My name is Alina, and I am 30 years old. I live in a small coastal town. I was married to a man named Nathan, and we were together for 10 years. We have a beautiful daughter named Liana, who is now 6 years old. For a long time, I thought my life was stable, even happy. I loved my husband and trusted him. He was my partner, my friend, and the father of my child. I believed he was a good man, thoughtful, loyal, and loving. But everything changed one night, and it happened so suddenly that I barely had time to breathe. It was a chilly Friday evening in late October, the kind of night when the sea wind howls a little louder and the air feels heavy with change. Nathan told me he was going to his best friend Derek's birthday party in the city. He said, "I'll be home late, love. Don't wait up." I was feeling under the weather, with a bit of a fever and a sore throat, so I stayed home, tucked in with some tea, a blanket, and a book. I didn't mind. I actually looked forward to the quiet. What he didn't mention was that his ex-girlfriend Marissa would also be at that party. The next morning, something felt different in the air. Nathan came home and sat in the kitchen with a look I hadn't seen before. He wasn't just tired, he looked lost, pale, and empty. His coffee sat untouched in front of him. I walked in and gently asked, "Nathan, are you okay?" He looked up at me and his voice shook. "Alina, I need to tell you something." Then he said the words that shattered my world. "I kissed Marissa last night." At first, I didn't understand. I thought maybe I misheard. "What do you mean you kissed her?" I asked. "I was drunk," he said. "She came close and I didn't stop her. I don't even know why. It just happened." That phrase burned in my ears. I couldn't hold back. The betrayal hit me like a wave crashing hard against the cliffs. "What do you mean it just happened? You have a mouth? You have a mind? You could have stopped it." He said, "It was a mistake. Just one moment, please. I love you. Please forgive me." I burst into tears. My voice became sharp as I screamed and cursed. The pain felt physical, like a knife in my chest. I never thought Nathan, the man I built my life with, could do this. I took his bag from the closet, opened the front door of our home, the home I bought on my own before we got married, and said through tears, "Get out. You don't live here anymore." He hesitated and begged, but I didn't let him stay. I had the right, and I had to protect my heart. Thankfully, Liana was with my parents for the weekend. I was relieved she didn't have to see or hear any of this. In the days that followed, Nathan called over and over, messaging nonstop. "I'm sorry, Alina. Please, just one more chance. I love you. I love our daughter. Don't give up on us." I didn't reply, not once. Then his mother called me. Her voice was soft and trembling. "Alina, please don't be angry with him. All men make mistakes." My husband had an affair, but I stayed. We fixed things. We're fine now. I felt my jaw clench. "I'm not you," I told her. "I don't want to live with a man who kisses other women." She sighed. "Think about Liana. She needs her father." "She still has her father," I replied, "but I don't want him as my husband." Some people said I was too serious, too cold, but I didn't care. I didn't want to share a bed with betrayal. I didn't want to raise my daughter thinking that love without respect was enough. I felt heartbroken. I felt disgusted. I felt alone. But I also felt something else, clarity. The next day, Nathan showed up at the house with flowers in his hand. His eyes were red. "Please, Alina, just talk to me." I didn't want to, but I opened the door a little. "What do you want?" I asked. I was drunk. He said she kissed me first, but I didn't plan it. It was a mistake. Yet, you kissed her back, I point. "Head out. You could have stopped, but you chose not to." He began to cry, saying he didn't want to lose his family. I replied, "You lost us the moment you kissed her." He set the flowers down at the doorstep and walked away. I didn't touch them that night. I couldn't sleep, lying in bed thinking about our wedding day, the first time I held Liana, how he made me soup when I was sick, and how he danced with me barefoot in the kitchen. But now, I couldn't even recognize the man from those memories. Can I forgive him? I wondered. Can I ever trust him again? My heart replied, no. Days went by, and Nathan didn't give up. He kept calling and messaging, sending long texts filled with guilt. One night, I read a message that said, "I can't eat, I can't sleep, I miss you both. I made a terrible mistake, but I never stopped loving you. Please, Alina, let's rebuild." My hands shook and my chest ached. I still loved him, but I couldn't forget. That night, I cried again, holding Liana's tiny hand while she slept. I looked at her peaceful face and thought, what do I want her to learn from me? I wanted her to know that love should never hurt like this, that she should choose a love that honors her. The next day, I saw Nathan waiting at the school gate. Liana ran to him and hugged him tightly. He brought her a new book from her favorite series, and they laughed together. I watched from a distance, my heart heavy. He came to talk to me again. "Alina, I'm not giving up. I'll wait as long as it takes." "It's too late, Nathan," I said. "We were happy once before the lie." He had no more words. I closed the door. That night, Liana asked, "Why doesn't Daddy live with us anymore?" I told her the truth in a way a mother should. "Sometimes grown-ups make mistakes, but we both love you very much, and that will never change." She hugged me. "I love you, Mommy." I kissed her and whispered, "We'll be okay." A year went by, and life moved slowly, but it kept going. I raised Liana alone. We found joy again, created routines, made memories, and built something strong. Nathan visited every weekend. He was always there, bringing books, toys, and stories. He stopped drinking, was honest, gave me space, and showed me respect. Then, one golden afternoon in June, he arrived early. He helped me tidy up the garden. The sun was warm, and Liana played on the grass. "Can I talk to you?" he asked. I nodded. "I miss our family," he said softly. "I miss being your husband. I made a huge mistake, but I love you." I looked into his eyes and saw the man he used to be, and perhaps the man he had become again. I remembered the pain, but I said, "I see who you are now." He held his breath. I watched Liana running free, laughing in the sunlight. My heart felt full. "I forgive you," I said gently, "and I want us to be together again." His eyes filled with tears. "Really?" he asked. "Yes," I replied, "but not because I'm weak. I'm strong. I choose you again because I believe in second chances." He hugged me tightly. Liana came running. "Mommy, Daddy, are you happy?" "Yes, sweetheart," I whispered. "We're happy." We weren't perfect, but we were real, and that was sufficient. Thank you for listening to the story of Alina, Nathan, and Liana, a tale of pain, love, and forgiveness. Life isn't always straightforward. People make mistakes. But when there is genuine change and true love, healing is achievable. Hearts can be broken and rebuilt. Families can fall and rise again.